Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And yeah, I don't know how to begin this, but I guess I would just say if you've ever been curious to see what 5 months of beauty, makeup, skincare, hair care, body care, 5 months of empties would look like for a beauty junkie, please keep on watching. I'm here to share with you 5 months worth of beauty products that I finished up. I'll let you know my thoughts on the majority of the items. There are quite a few that I absolutely would repurchase, some stuff that I'm like, eh. But, anyways, if you guys would like to see what I could finish in 5 months, please keep on watching. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and don't forget to give that video a thumbs up. It really would help out my channel. And if you enjoy it, why not? Why not give it a big thumbs up? Okay, I have to show you really quick the amount that I have. So this bag, not extremely full, but it's halfway full. This contains everything hair care for the past 5 months. I believe everything is in here. I have two baskets on my desk and then some bottles just strewn out all over on my desk. And yeah, makeup, skincare, body care is all over here. I'm really excited to get the stuff tallied up. Whatever needs to be just put away for end of year makeup empties, put away. Whatever needs to be put away for all of the other makeup empties for the year, put away. So yeah, I'm really excited. I just need to get the stuff out of my closet so I can start putting new empties in there. I don't know what took me so long to film this video. You know, life, working, and everything else in between. But I'm here for it. I'm here to share everything with you. I think what I'm going to start with would be makeup empties. I have a few exciting products that I finished up, and then we'll move on to skincare, body care, and then finally, we'll do hair care products. I have a ton of hair care products. I have some really good stuff. I'll have timestamps in the description box if you just want to go straight to a specific section. And also check the description box. This is mainly for my own personal tracking. I'm trying to work through everything in my collection, trying not to repurchase items unless I absolutely need an item in that category. So it's mainly for tracking purposes for myself. But check the description box. I will have numbers in all of the categories, and so far my tally for the year. Now, without further ado, actually, it's been a very long ado. Um, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, just looking at everything that I have in front of me, I would suggest you grab a drink, a snack, both. Just fair warning. I will start with the makeup, move on to perfumes, and then do skincare, body care, and finish up with hair care, like I already mentioned. First, yeah, let me restart. For makeup empties, I've got a couple setting sprays that I finished up. I have the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray from Charlotte Tilbury. Absolutely love this thing. It stays in my collection. I love the travel size as well as the full size. I use the full size normally when I'm at home, and the travel size, I always buy these because I take them with me whenever I go on travel. So this is an absolute repurchase. I have repurchased it already a couple times, and I will continue to repurchase it. The other setting spray I finished up is from e.l.f. This is the Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. I enjoyed this guy. It was pretty nice. It actually did set pretty well for an extended, amount of hours. The only thing I did not really love about this specific bottle is the mister part. I had a different bottle empty, like from earlier in the year. So I just put whatever mister I had in here because the mister that this thing came with was piece of crap. Would I repurchase it? Probably not. It's not my absolute favorite. I do enjoy it. When I had it, I used it and I used it up, obviously. But it's not something I would go out and repurchase. I'm trying to like really nail it down to the things that I really, really enjoy, and that's what I would want to repurchase. All right, two more setting sprays. One is a travel size of All Nighter. This is a reliable setting spray. I haven't been repurchasing All Nighters. Like if I get them as a gift with a purchase from Ulta Orders, yeah, but I'm not going out and repurchasing them. I do have a couple full size bottles. I think I have two, one that I'm currently working on and one that has been a backup for a few years. So I'm good on that. Once I'm done with them, again, I don't think I would repurchase. And now they changed the packaging and they're no longer kind of Scandinavia. I think they were Scandinavia formula, and now that's not. Too much drama with that. I'm good. I'm okay. I don't need that. And then the last setting spray is from Supergoop. This is the Resetting Refreshing Mist SPF 40. I feel like it doesn't matter what the brand is. I've tried this one. I've tried one from Sunday Skin, Naked Sundays. I'm sorry, from Naked Sundays. That I'm like, no matter what, it just leaves me with a very greasy feeling. I don't know. I'm not a big fan. Definitely not gonna repurchase. I see the point, and I really like the fact that it's like, hey, there's a setting spray to reapply your SPF, but it does change the formula when you have the SPF in there, and you can really feel it on the skin. Like at least I can. It feels just too heavy, too greasy looking, and I like glowy, but I don't want to look greasy, kind of thing. So that's a no. All right. I do have a couple Grande Lash serums. Let me pull these out. So I have three of them. I have two from the full size and one mini. I am working through the stash. I'm currently working on one, and I only have one more in the stash. I think this is a product. I do love it. I love that my lashes, these are my natural lashes. I don't have to use falsies. But just reading about the what is the main ingredient in here and like how it's not the best for you. I never really experienced like redness in my lash line, but there are alternatives out there that I'm gonna be exploring again once I work through the stash. Nothing yet. But yeah, I do really like the product, and I've been using it for years and years and years, and I feel like okay, better stop now before I end up screwing up my eyes or my eyelids or do some damage that is irreversible. So these three, again, two full size and one mini. Unfortunately, I don't think I've ever said this on my channel, but this will not be a repurchase. Once I go through everything I have, I'm going to move on to something else. I'm really interested in trying the sweet product because it does not contain that ingredient. I'm going to have to list it on the screen. I can never pronounce it. But, anyways, we're moving on, guys. We're moving on. It's a new day. Okay. I do have two little primers. I'm actually surprised. Oh, I know why the third one is not here because I use it today and I think I have one more use tomorrow. So next empties video, which hopefully it will be just October, November, December, you'll see another primer. But for now, there are two primers in here. I have the Hamish Artless Glow Base SPF 50 plus PA plus plus plus. I love this stuff. It's got the sunscreen, it's got the glow, it sits really nice under makeup. I really, really enjoyed it. I'm on hold again. Like I'm really just trying to work through products that I have, kind of like I know I'm not going to work through all of my eyeshadows, obviously. I'm not going to be able to work through all of my blushes and bronzers and all of that. But with things like this, I can work through what I have before going out and then repurchasing. Same thing kind of like setting sprays and mascaras. These I can finish up and I know I'm focused, hyper focused on that, you guys. So this guy is empty. I would repurchase it, but again, I'm not going to keep saying it. Not yet. In the other, this is a little baby mini. This is from Vichy. This is the Mineral 89 Fortifying and Plumping Daily Booster. I do really like this product. I do have the full size that I already started working on. Um, I love it all over. Excuse me. I love it all over my skin, but I particularly love it under my eye area. I feel like it really plumps my under eye before doing my makeup. So I kind of use it as like a makeup primer. I don't use it as like a specific skincare, just because I like that plumpness before I do my makeup. So this one, working through the full size, and again, will be on hold, but I highly recommend. It's a beautiful product, especially under the eye. It just like plumps it. If you don't have time for one of those eye patches before your makeup, try this, and I think you would really enjoy it. Uh, Seriously, I think I only have one mascara empty. This is very odd for 5 months. Oh, I know why. Because I'm using the one from Chantecaille, and this baby was like 50 something dollars. Honestly, it still is going. Like it is really going, and I'm loving it. Now it's like the perfect consistency. But this is not an empty. It will definitely be an empty in the next video. But for now, I only have the Lancome, and this is the Idol, Lash Idol. Hypnose Drama, sorry. Hypnose Drama. I love this thing. I absolutely love this mascara. It gives me the wispy lashes, it volumizes, it does do a little bit of separation. It's not super lengthening, but it's okay. I've got my Grande for now, keeping my lashes pretty long, but this is beautiful, beautiful mascara. Highly, highly would repurchase it. Okay, I have some lip empties. I have, so that's it, 3 products. Oh, Brania. All right, we've got from Pure Collab with Barbie. This is, what do they call it? This was the Boss Gloss. I did not take out the stopper because I don't want to deal with sticky lip glosses leaking all over, my other items. But this was so beautiful. I really did not want to finish it, but I'm like, no, I have to. There's no point of hoarding products if I really like them. So I finished it. Unfortunately, this product was a limited edition. So it's not something I can go out and repurchase, but I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Another lip empties. This is the Clarins lip oil. Again, I did not take out the stopper. Same reason. This was in the shade. I know it had a shade, and right now I am too blind to be able to read the shade or to tell you. It just says 02. I don't know if that has a specific name or what. Um, it's a nice lip product, but I do have other lip oils that I love a little bit more or a lot more. For example, the Emi Collet lip oil. Oh, stunning. The most beautiful, juicy, plumped up lips, thick oil on the lips, but super comfortable. So this is not a repurchase for me. I could see it why people really like it, but to me, I thought the formula was slightly too thin and it wasn't very lasting on my lips. And then the last lip product is from Tarte, and this is one of their Maracuja Juicy Lip something. This is a little mini. This was in the shade Rose or Rose. This was really pretty. It's kind of goopy, like if you twist it up too much, but overall, it's really pretty. And I did like the color. I did like how it felt on my lips. It's not something I'm gonna repurchase. There's other products out there that I like a lot more. Okay, we have one powder empty. You guys, I finally did it. This thing took me for freaking ever. This is from Laura Mercier, and this is the Candle Glow Sheer Perfecting Powder. I know there's a little bit left on the edges, but it's gotten so impossible to use. Like I cannot get an even amount on my brush. I could try to scrape it up and like repress it, but then that's definitely gonna change the formula. And at this point, this is it. This is done. I'm calling it done. It's very thin on the edges. I don't know if it's possible to see over the camera. So it's not like a thick layer. It's pretty thin. But this is it. This baby is gone. I loved it as my finishing powder, especially during the summertime. I actually today was the last day, the last time I use it. I put it all over, like especially the perimeter of my face, and it's a good one. I do have it in the shade one, which is slightly lighter, which I'll probably get to at some point. But I did miss my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder, so that's going to be the next one I'm going to focus on. Again, she got rid of this line, which I don't understand why, but this was an amazing product. I loved it for, I don't know how many years I've had it. I've used it for so long. It was a really good one. I do have one brow setter, and this is from Benefit 24-hour brow setter. A good product, a very reliable product. I have repurchased it. I'm finally getting my brows done, trying to get them in a decent shape because they just kind of like all got wonky, like zigzaggy almost. So thankfully that's been helping. Like she's threading my brows and like we're reshaping them. So I'm not really using too many brow products. Definitely not using a whole lot of like brow pencils. So I don't think this entire year I've had any brow pencil empties, but I have had multiple brow setters. And this is one that I really, really enjoy. I feel like it keeps my brows perfectly in place until it kind of gets old and then leaves that kind of like the white flaky part. And then I was like, okay, it's time for you to be done. I did repurchase it and I'm currently using my backup of this. All right, one last makeup empty, like makeup, and that is the Give by Gwen Stefani eyeliner. This was some shade of settled brown. I loved this eye pencil. I loved that I could draw it on and smudge it. I put it in my waterline. It doesn't go anywhere. But the problem is it got so dry. Like now, even like freshly sharpened, it's so dry. It kind of tugs at my eye or it will like scrape my eye. And it's done. It's done. She's done. Bye bye. I don't think Gwen Stefani makeup line is still around. I know that Sephora had a couple of her products on their website. They were on sale, but so I don't know. I don't know what the situation with her is, but I don't think the eyeliner was on there the last time I checked. It was mainly like the maybe the blush too was. Can't even remember, but she's gone. All right, we'll move on to other like makeup items. I've used up or I completely destroyed these two sponges. So there they are. I do have a quite a big stack of these still hanging around. A Whispers, I do use these to remove my eye makeup. One bag of that. I do have two nail polish top coats. These are from Mooncat, and these are the Speed Demon top coat. One is completely gone, and the other one kind of got so hard, like I can't even use it. You can see there's a little bit left in here, but I've used the majority of it, and at this point, it's not really usable. It's just see, it got so hard that the brush is even stuck in there. But anyways, this was a really nice top coat. I have discovered something else, so I haven't repurchased this. I might have one more in like my little nail kit, but I don't think so. I think these are the last two I had. Again, they were really good. I would absolutely recommend them. I feel like they really speed up the drying process of the nails, but I felt like the alternative of that is my nail polish would chip really quickly. I'm using something else now, and I've had my nail polish on for about a week now. Don't mind my nail, it broke. We call it the weirdo nail. So, but yeah, I would recommend these if you're looking for that kind of product, something that speeds up the drying process. You're not sitting there for a long time. Again, be careful because I felt like my nails chipped a lot quicker with it. All right, another nail empty, and that would be my Zoya 3-in-1 formula remover plus. This stuff is amazing. I never feel like my nails are extremely dry. I feel like it removes the nail polish really well. I typically just put a little bit on a cotton ball. I put them on, put the clips on for like 15-20 seconds, and then they just remove. Even if it's really stubborn glitter or anything like that, it does the job without drying my nails. I have repurchased and I am using my, the bottle that I had repurchased. Once I get low, I'll probably order another one. But yeah, I recommend it. Really, really like it. All right. I think that is all for makeup. We might find some stuff here and there throughout going through all of the other products, but I believe that's the majority of my makeup. Let's do kind of perfume really quick because why not? It's not a whole lot. I do have one full size empty, and that is one of the Lancome Idol Aura, Idol something. I don't remember exactly. This baby is bye bye. I'm so happy I finished it. I liked it. It was, I can't, again, I really cannot remember the exact one, what it was. It might just be the Idol. It was very like wintry, appropriate for colder weather perfume. She's gone 1 out of 500, but at least I used it. I use my stuff, you know? So there she goes. All right. Another little perfume. This is a Victoria's Secret Angel Gold. This was a roller, and I really like the scent. I mainly use this like going to bed. I like to kind of occasionally, put on a roller perfume. This was simple. It was easy. It was just leave it on my nightstand. So that's how I finished up. The smell is not overpowering. That kind of gives me a migraine or make me not be able to sleep. It's just very kind of like soothing, a little bit of fresh. So there she goes. I do have a little tiny sample of Ariana Grande, God is a Woman. I love the scent. I do have it in the full size. And it's funny because every time I use it, my son is like, oh, it smells like you. Like, I feel like he associates this specific scent with me personally. So I do really like that. Yeah, I needed to get the mini out. I don't need it hanging around when I have the full size. Uh-oh, did I just break something? I hope not. I'm just throwing things into the basket, not on the ground, but into a basket. All right, we have some body mists. We have the Sol de Janeiro. This is Chirosa 40. Oh, I love this smell. I love this specifically from the Sol de Janeiro line because this actually lasts on my skin. Like I spray it in the morning and way later in the day, I can still smell it and it just smells so good, so delicious. I do have a few more of minis and I might have the full size, but I just love it. I really like this one from Sol de Janeiro. I'm really liking the purple bottle too. I can't remember what number that is. Smells amazing. From Way, I have the hair and body mist, the St. Bart's scent. I use it as a body mist. This, along with some other Way products that we're going to see later in the video, like the travel set. I purchased a travel set, and that's what I took with me on vacation. So now every time I want to remember my vacation, well, I don't have any of the products anymore. But like that scent, if I were to smell it, it's like, I remember being on vacation with my family. I really enjoyed it. It was very appropriate for even like little sweet, but not too much for the summertime. Really, really liked it. I actually enjoyed it more than I thought I was going to. All right, we've got some perfume samples. I'm just going to run through them all real quick. I'll tell you which ones I absolutely adored and which ones were like, they're good, but nah, it's all right. We've got the J'adore from Dior, J'adore Lore. I really liked it. And actually, I got the most compliments at work when I was wearing this smell, which kind of surprised me because I thought it would be too strong. And I was worried, like when I applied it and went to work, I was like, oh man, maybe it wasn't the right choice for today. But I got so many people walking by my cubicle be like, ooh, what's that smell? What perfume do you have on? So this one, she's empty. I do not have this specific one in a full size. I have the J'adore, the normal J'adore in full size. I would repurchase it, but again, there are other scents that I'm leaning towards a little bit more. We've got Flower Bomb Tiger Lily by Victor Rolf. I think, is it just one of them? Yeah, I guess I only had one. I like the smell, but this disappears in like 30 minutes. I can't smell it. Absolutely not purchasing that. From YSL Libre, I did purchase it. I loved it so much. I purchased the full size. We have Prada Candy. This perfume just reminds me of college days and my best friend. I purchased it for her at some point for her birthday. So every time I wear this perfume, I'm like, oh man, I remember when I bought this perfume for her. And she actually ended up loving it. And then we purchased in multiples. It's her scent, it's not mine. It smells good, but it's not mine. You know what I mean? From Mugler, we have Alien Hypersense. Love, love, love. I think I might have the full size. I don't know. Black Opium YSL again. That's my absolute love. This is the perfume I wore to my wedding day. So I'm hoarding the full size. We have Givenchy Irresistible. I enjoyed it, but not enough to buy a full size. Another mugler. This is Alien Goddess. Oh my god, this smells amazing. I flippin' love it. I do have the full size. I have a thing with mugler perfumes. I don't know why. I think I have five. Yep. Yeah. And then we have Dolce& and Gabbana Devotion. This is such a sexy, a little bit strong for summertime, but man, I feel like I smell delicious. I feel like I smell so sexy. I love it. Guess what? I did buy the full size. And then lastly, my absolute favorite perfume empty of the entire 5 months is the Bois Talisman from Christian Dior. This is their privé collection, or I guess private collection is what I'm going to say. This sample I got when I was in Japan. I went into Dior boutique with my husband. I was doing some shopping, and then I was like gravitated towards the perfume, and she was the girl that was helping me. She was like pointing out all the kind of like girly perfumes. I call them girly perfumes. They still smell really good, but it's like rose or something. And I'm like, no, no, no. I want something more unique. I want something that is woodsy, vanilla, all of that combined. She pointed me up. She pointed me to the bottle, Bois Talisman. I sprayed it, and I know it's marketed as a men's perfume or maybe unisex, but oh my God, I could not get it out of my head. So she gave me the little sample. She actually gave me two. Where's the other one? Did I lose it? It was sitting on my table at some point. Anyways, she gave me two of these samples, and yeah, I just absolutely loved it. And that's actually what my husband got me for my birthday. He got me the full size bottle. I gotta show you. There she is. And he even got it monogrammed Japan 25 because that's when we discovered this perfume. Oh my goodness. Even my son, when we're walking down the street, when I've used the sample, my son would be like constantly like sniffing me. Smells so good. Smells so good. So yeah, I'm so happy. So happy I got it. And every time I've had a date night with my husband since got me this perfume, he's always like, you gotta wear the Japan perfume. So he loves it. I love it. I feel like it lasts such a long time, especially if like some of it gets on my clothes, like, and I pull like, let's say a dress and I pull it out later, I feel like it still smells amazing. Again, very woodsy, very slight hint of vanilla. It's a beautiful one. If you are like, if I highly, highly recommend try and find it in the store, spray it, and let me know what you think because I loved it. All right. I think that was all for makeup and perfume. I need a sip of water and then let's continue. Okay, we'll move on to skincare. We'll start with cleansers, I guess. That's what I have straight in front of me. I have two Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Waters. One is for sensitive skin and one is the waterproof. I prefer the waterproof. I feel like it actually does a really good job removing my eye makeup. The sensitive skin one is still pretty good, but my preference would be the waterproof. I don't think I have any more laying around in my bin for makeup cleansers. And I'm not gonna be buying anytime soon. Can we all say it together? I'm trying to work through everything I have first. But this is something I would consider repurchasing, especially during Prime Day, like Amazon Prime Day. They were such a great deal. Like the two full size bottles came in a pack, and it was such a good deal. So if you're interested, if you're curious, I know that's how I'm going to end up repurchasing whenever I get to the point where I need to repurchase. But yeah, these two are gone. And I do have a little mini of the micellar water waterproof. Use it when I was on travel. Okay, more makeup cleansers. I guess I have one more. So I have the Haru Haru Wonder Black Rice Moisture Deep Cleansing Oil. This was good, but not the best cleansing oil I've tried. I felt like it was a little bit too thin. I needed a lot of product to kind of like melt everything down, especially on my eyes. Um, I don't think that I wear too much mascara, but apparently it had a hard time removing my mascaras. But it's a good product. I'm not gonna say I hate it or I would never buy it again. I probably would, but I found something else that I prefer a little bit more that is a little bit thicker and does a better job at removing everything. This would be good if you were wearing like very minimal makeup. This would be really good. Just a couple pumps and it does a good job. But if I'm wearing like a full face like I am today, I felt like I needed a little bit more than just the normal amount. I do have a Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser. I do not live without this product in my stash. It is an absolute reliable product. If my eyes are slightly irritated or my skin slightly irritated, this is the cleanser that I would reach for. I do like a little bit on a cotton round and then like I use it to remove my eye makeup and it does such a good job. I use it on my neck. I feel like my neck is typically the most sensitive part, like with makeup removers or like products, it just gets kind of a little bit of a rash. I feel like me touching it, I'm gonna end up giving myself a rash. But this stuff is amazing. I always buy the full size from Costco, which they used to sell like the pack, two full sizes, and you get a little mini like this. And now they got rid of the mini, so they only come like the two full size packs. What are you doing? Why? Are we really in things gone that expensive that you can't throw a little bit a little mini in there? Come on. What's happening? More makeup cleansers. I do have the Thayer's pH Balancing Daily Cleanser. It was a struggle finishing this thing. I didn't care for the scent. I didn't feel like it cleaned very well. I just wasn't the most obsessed with it. Did I use it? Like I didn't hate it to the point where I'm like, forget it. I'm not even gonna finish this thing. But I didn't love it either. So I do have a Holy Hydration Daily Cleanser from Elf Cosmetics. This lived in my travel bag, so it took me a very long time to finish it. It's not something I would repurchase, honestly. It was good, just again, nothing exciting, nothing that I was wowed with, so it's not a repurchase. I do have some toners. I'm pretty sure I'll come across something else at some point through all this. That'll be like, oh yeah, that was a cleanser. But from Fresh, the Rose Deep Hydration Facial Toner. I use as much as I can. These are like the rose petals down here. Kind of looks disgusting, but this works really well. It hydrates my skin absolutely very well. It got to the point that I was like kind of tired of the rose scent. I did not repurchase it. I thought I might repurchase it during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty because they did have it on half off. I did not. I'm trying to be good and sticking to my word of using what I have first before buying things. So I didn't buy it, and I don't know that I will because I'm currently using a milky toner that I'm obsessed about that I think I like better than this, especially because it's not scented, where this has that rose smell. Um, so who knows? Maybe a few years down the road, maybe I would reconsider, but for now, it's not going to be a repurchase. One more toner, and this is a little bit different. This is the Medic 8 Press and Glow Daily Exfoliating PHA Tonic with Enzyme Activator. This stuff was so good. Like, it really was good. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Again, it's a travel size, so it was living in my travel bag. I appreciated that it actually smoothed any dryness I had, like, kind of exfoliated it. I felt like my skin felt a lot smoother the next morning after I used this one. Kind of removed that texture, not all of the texture, obviously, but it kind of like smoothed things out a little bit. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, I think I'm done saying it. If it's something I will repurchase again, I'll say, yeah, I'm gonna repurchase it for sure. Okay. Ooh, one more toner. This is from Pixie. This is the Glow Tonic. I feel like this is slightly more intense than the one from Medic 8, but it's a good one to have handy. Nonetheless, these little ones, came gifts with purchase, I'm sure, from Ulta. I do have a full size of this one, and I'll probably just throw these in my travel bag from now on because I do have a couple of them. But yeah, it's a good one. It's a reliable. I know what I'm gonna get when I use that. Okay. Let's move on to, I think, let's do serums. I have a few over here. Is this a serum? No, moisturizer, serum, serum, serum. Uh, oh, see, I had a cleanser, and this is from, I think this is Estee Lauder. Yeah, it's Estee Lauder. This is a nutritious two-in-one foam cleanser. This was good. I enjoyed it. Again, it was a gift with purchase. Things are just bouncing off. All right, we have a Medic 8 C Tetra Lux Lipid Vitamin C Enhanced Radiance Serum. It took me forever to finish this guy. I really enjoy vitamin C. I like using vitamin C on my skin. I see the benefits. I can see my face glowing, but I do prefer vitamin C like this instead of an oil. So, you know, I know what I like now, but I used it. It was pretty nice, actually. Two drops were plenty for all over my face. And the only thing is, I had to be mindful like, if am I going to be wearing makeup? Do I want the oil under the makeup kind of thing? How long am I going to be wearing my makeup for? I don't have to think about any of that. I just want to use it and go do all of whatever else I need to do. Kind of like this one from Sunday Riley, the CEO 15% vitamin C brightening serum. Amazing stuff. I absolutely loved it. Might have a full size, if I'm being honest. Another one, this is a travel size, the same product. I love it. Absolutely love it. From Sunday Riley, I have the Good Genes. Again, an amazing serum. I do like that it exfoliates my skin. It's not super harsh where it's kind of like irritating, but it's really nice. From Estee Lauder, we have the Advanced Night Repair. I kind of go back and forth liking this product and not really liking it so much, and like liking it, not really liking it. I would not repurchase, like, I wouldn't buy a full size of this, but if I get it as a gift with purchase from Ulta, I will use it. And then the last, I think this is the last serum, unless like I'm missing something. This is the Augustinus Batter, the serum with TFC8. This was so nice. Like, I finally used the product from Augustinus Batter because I tried his the cream and I was like underwhelmed a little bit. It wasn't my absolute favorite. I felt like I could get something else for a lot cheaper, but this, oh, I loved it. And I love the fact that, it's kind of like, I don't know if he sells like refills, like, does he sell this by itself? I'm not really sure, but I really love this. And I think I got this through my Space NK advent calendar last year, which I don't think I'm doing this year. I know, right? This might be the first year in a long time that I do not pick up a beauty advent calendar. I've turned a new leaf. I don't know what to tell you. I'll still buy makeup and other stuff, but I don't know, you know? Alrighty, more skincare. We have from Shiseido, the Essential Energy Hydrating Cream. This was okay. I didn't find it very hydrating, but it was okay. It did what it needed to do as an be a moisturizer. From Kiehl's, the Ultra Facial Cream. This stuff, again, it's kind of like the Cetaphil in my collection. I hoard these when I get them as gift with purchase because I know what this is going to look like on my skin, how it's going to make my skin feel. So I hoard them and put them in my travel bag whenever I need a new one because it's the reliable product. Like, you can always go back to it and you know what it's going to do and how it's going to behave and how it's going to treat you, kind of thing. Yeah. All right, one product that I will absolutely repurchase probably today because Sicily just sent their email, their friends and family 20% off site wide, no exclusions whatsoever. So I will repurchase for sure from Sicily. This is the Velvet Sleeping Mask with saffron flowers, restorative comfort. Oh my Lord, the smell, the way that this feels on my skin, the way the next day when I wake up, my face is just plumped. Oh, I love it. I actually used it more as a nighttime moisturizer, not like a sleeping mask. So I would totally skip the moisturizer and just use this guy. I loved it so, so much. It's expensive. I know it's very expensive, like all of other Sicily products, but I could not help myself. I wanted to like never use it up because I'm like, I'm gonna miss it. But again, that's not the right thinking. Yeah, I will pick this baby up for sure. Okay. A product that really, really surprised me. This is from Lancer. It's called the Method Polish, normal to combination skin. So what this is, it's kind of like a very fine exfoliant. But man, when I have any issues with my skin, again, like little bumps on my forehead or some flakiness here and there, this stuff does such a good job. I really, really enjoyed it. I can't remember if this was again part of the Space NK Advent calendar or how I got my hands on it. Um, I really, really enjoyed it. It's something that I would consider picking up again. Let's say it all together once I finish what I have. Okay, I said it really quickly so you're not tired of me hearing me say it, but this was a good one. I would absolutely recommend. All right, I have some like sheets. I'll talk about like really, really quickly because I have a lot of sunscreen to go through. But two more skincares: Peach and Lily Peptide Pro Firming Moisturizer and the Elizabeth Arden 8-hour Hydra Play Skin Perfecting Daily Moisturizer. Both were good. Both were gifts with purchase. I enjoyed both of them. Nothing that I was like, oh my God, I'm obsessed, but they did what they needed to do. All right, sheet masks. I have two sheet masks. We have one from Vitamask. This is the electrolyte watermelon in the hydrate. Supposed to hydrate. It was really nice. Unicorn glow hologram mask from So AE. Ooh, left my skin greasy feeling. It's a pretty mask. It's got like one side is black, the other side is unicorn colors or rainbow colors, whatever you want to say it. But it left my skin feeling so greasy. Typically, when I take the sheet masks off, like I'll pat the serum in. With this one, I went straight and washed my face. All right, we have samples like promised. I have a couple from Shiseido because most of these Shiseido products I got when I was in Japan, like the samples. I did buy a couple products from Shiseido and they gave me the samples. I'll just run through them real quick. What? Bright Revitalizing Emulsion, the nighttime cream, the Bright Revitalizing Lotion, another lotion, and another emulsion. The lotion and the emulsion, I loved. The actual moisturizer, I was like, mm. That explains my feelings towards that product. I have a Bobbi Brown hydrating eye cream. Honestly, I did not like this a lot. Like I used it because I didn't take any other eye cream with me in my travel bag other than this one. It's a very thin formula, and I felt like it always migrated into my eyes and made my eyes water. And that's my eyes are very sensitive. That's I can't have that. Total Eye Smooth, I think. This is also from Clarins. This was nice. I absolutely would prefer this over this one. I have a couple samples in here. I know there's some makeup, not makeup, sorry, hair care like Oribe products. But I also have some skincare in here. I have the Kate Somerville, the exfoliate cleanser, and the like actual exfoliate product. Um, it just it was easier to put them in a little Ziploc bag than have things in my travel bag. All right, let's move on to the mass amount of sunscreens that I have. For facial sunscreens, I have two empties. I have the Biore UV Aqua Rich Broad Spectrum SPF 50. This is the one that I was buying from Amazon. It's not the same as the one I picked up in Japan. Even though this says it doesn't have a cast, and it really doesn't have a whole lot of a cast, but it's not as clear as the Aqua Rich I picked up from Japan. I still like it. I would repurchase it for sure when I need sunscreen, but it's just not the same. So if you're used to the actual Japanese Biore one, um, you might you're gonna know there's a difference. And then the other sunscreen for the face I had was the Naked Sundays Cabana Clear Water Gel Serum SPF 50. I really thought I was gonna repurchase it during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, but then the day came and I was like, no, I don't need to. I bought so many sunscreens in Japan that I'm like, I'm good for a solid year. I'm good. So I did not buy it. All right, for body sunscreens, I have two of the Sol de Janeiro Radiance SPF 50 body spray. Stuff smells amazing. I do really like it. I like the mister on it. Everything about it is good. And then one from Sol de Janeiro, again, the Rio Radiance, but this is a body oil. This leaves you shimmery and glowy, and my skin's so incredibly soft, and I smell delicious. Really, really liked it. Two more sunscreens, and they're the Sunbum SPF 50, a full size and a mini. My son loves this. I don't know why. This is the sunscreen that he really likes. So yeah, we finished two. All right, let's move on to body products. All right, for body products, I have a few lotions in here. I'm just gonna pull things out when we talk about it. I have the Bath and Body Works Q the Confetti body cream. Smelled amazing. I absolutely loved it. I'm currently working on the body mist of this scent. Smelled amazing. Body wash, also from Bath and Body Works. This is the Northern Prides Eucalyptus and Pine Moisturizing Body Wash. Just smelled really good. Like it really did. It kind of like a spa feeling when I use it. Another body wash is from Nutrius. This is the Brazilian body wash Cocoa Bliss. I bought this one with the pink one from Costco maybe a year ago. I thought that this specific one would be like a dupe or a scent dupe to the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom. It's not. It smells nice and it really feels really nice on the skin, and the scent does linger like after the shower, but it's not the same as Boom Boom cream if or body wash if you were considering it. Just no, it's not the same. From Hemp's, I finished the Triple Moisture Herbal Whipped Body Cream All Day Moisture. This was like the original scent, so it was the blue cream in here. It smells amazing and really hydrating. I enjoyed every little bit of it. Oh, here we go. Here's the whey products, the other two whey products. We have the body cream and the body cleanser. Really, really enjoyed the scent. Really enjoyed those products. Again, I picked them up like the travel set from Sephora, and they were just my going on vacation set. A shower gel from Bath and Body Works again. This is the Gingham Love. This smelled good. This was the last bottle I had, and I don't know why they never brought it back. Like last Valentine's Day didn't have it. I don't know if the coming Valentine's Day if this is something they would bring back. But this is my son's favorite shower gel. Like every time he wants to take a shower, he'll be like, "Can we use that one, Mom?" Like he gets in my shower and like, "Yeah, we can use it." Yeah, it's gone, unfortunately, and who knows if they'll bring it back. I have a shaving oil. This is from Tree Hut, the Tropic Glow Moisturizing Shaving Oil. This stuff is amazing. Once I discovered shaving oil, I never went back to normal shaving cream. I'm working on the backup that I had, and actually, I just ordered two of them from Ulta during their fall um, haul thing. It was on a good deal, and I knew that I'm almost out of it, so I did buy two more of these. I think I bought one of this scent and one the vanilla because I really am interested in trying other scents. I've only purchased this scent from them. All right, I have some lotions, or mini lotions. I have the Ariana Grande God is a Woman hand and body lotion cream. I really liked it on my hands. It was thin enough where it absorbed, but still hydrated my hands and smelled amazing, of course. From Charlotte Tilbury, the Magic Body Cream. It was so thick, so heavy. Like I would put it on my skin, it takes it forever to absorb into my skin. Like I get in the car and I leave imprints of my legs. Like if I'm wearing shorts, I would leave like cream imprints on the car seat, leather seats. So it's not like, it didn't absorb all the way in, but still, that's not something I want. It was, what's the magic about it? I don't know. From Native deodorant, the passion fruit one disappointed me big time. I felt like I stunk even right after using this. I've used some of their other deodorants. What's the other scent that I really, really liked? And I felt like it did a much better job. But for some reason, this one, the passion fruit, I'm like, no. And then just a couple little samples. I do have the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. This stuff is amazing, absolutely amazing. I think this was the last First Aid Beauty product in my stash, which I didn't know until like way past the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. And I was like, shit, I didn't pick up a replacement, but I do really like this product a lot. If there's any irritation on my skin, again, with my neck, this is the stuff to use. Two little samples. Sol de Janeiro, the Beja Floor. Oh, this was a body wash. It's okay. And then from Josie Maran, the body butter vanilla vibes. This was pretty nice. And now to the biggest, probably the biggest category in this whole empties, hair care. So much in here. We'll start with, I don't know. I'm just going to have to put it in here and start pulling products. I finally, you guys, have worked on this for over a year, maybe close to 2 years. Pureology NanoWorks Gold Shampoo and Conditioner. It smelled amazing. I love the fact that it was very rich. So a little bit goes a very long way, but it did not really do repairing as much as some other products I'm going to talk about. It's not something I will actually repurchase. Believe it or not, I thought this was going to be an amazing product, but I found some drugstore products that I love a lot more for a very fraction of the price. This stuff is expensive. So, yeah, I will not be rebuying them. It's good for my wallet, you know? Okay, let's talk about the ones that I will rebuy. Oh, I think I have a hair oil in here that kind of got things. Um, this stuff, the Dove Bond Strength shampoo. I have some masks. I think it's the only shampoo I have in here. Yeah. Thank you, Abby Young, for introducing me to this stuff. Oh my God, I feel like my hair has been transformed since I start using this stuff. This is $3.99. This baby is 150, maybe a little bit more now. Who knows with inflation? Yeah. Thank you, Abby Young. This absolutely like grateful to have discovered this. I will repurchase. I have repurchased multiple times. Let me talk about. Okay, yeah, I have a mask, the Dove mask, the same line, 10-in-1 serum mask. I tend to use the mask more than I use the conditioner. Even from the same line, I feel like with my type of hair, very curly, thick, gets knotted. This does a better job detangling than the conditioner. I still like the conditioner and I would use it, but this is what I prefer and this is what I have repurchased. I do have another hair mask and I have two. The same hair mask. These the Amika Bust Your Brass Toning and Strength Repair Mask. This actually feels amazing in my hair. It kind of feels the same way as the Dove does. Like I do feel like it's very gentle on my hair. My hair really feels soft after using it. I have to do it 2 washes after each other if I really want toning. But an amazing product, and I absolutely have repurchased. Okay, let's talk about these from our bonding products. I have a few. K18 leave-in, or yeah, they call it the leave-in molecular repair hair mask. Again, Abby Young. This stuff, I will not stop using it. I do wash my hair really well. I usually would use a detox shampoo, and then I would use the Dove shampoo. Wring out all of the water out of my hair. I'll use like a microfiber towel to kind of get excess water. Apply 2 pumps, split my hair in half, 2 pumps on each side, let it sit for 4 minutes, and then I would go in with the Dove hair mask. Amazing results. Same thing, a prey. The I use this before I wash my hair. So you dump it in the bottle that you buy with from them. When you buy the starter kit, and then you fill up the rest with water. Um, Amazing. I absolutely am amazed with these. So I would rather spend my money on these because I know they work, and then save money on the shampoo and conditioner because Dove works. All right, we've got some hair gels in here. Okay. I have two, and both are from Curl Smith. We have the Curl Defining Styling Souffle and the Hydro Style Flexi Gel. This is a lot more hold than the Hydro. I love both. I have repurchased both because this is the only hair gel I ever want to use at the moment. Um, Amazing. They changed the packaging, but these are really, really good products. Really good hold. For curling cream, I'm just going all over the place because I'm just pulling things out of the bag. Andrew Fitzsimmons Fantasy Curls Curl Cream. I have two of these. I love this curl cream. It makes brush styling my hair so easy. It has enough slip where my brush doesn't get stuck in my hair and like breaks my hair. I don't experience that using these. So I have repurchased, and I love this product. I do have a Purology, Color Fanatic 21 Essential Benefits, a leave-in. It was good. It's not my absolute favorite leave-in conditioner, so I haven't purchased another one. Now, this is my absolute favorite leave-in conditioner. The Bumble and Bumble Hairdresser Invisible Oil. Amazing stuff. It just works for my hair. It's a little bit thick, but it doesn't weigh my hair down. And again, my hair feels so soft when I like brushing it through, like styling, brush styling. Again, it helps with not tugging on my hair and breaking my hair. Highly, highly recommend this stuff. Okay, there's more. Of course, there's more. All right, now I can just pull them out because it's not a whole lot in here, and we can get through. Okay, a leave-in product is from Kerastase. This is the K Premium Serum Filler Fundamental whatever. This is the premium line. I already said that, right? Yeah. So this is supposed to be the repairing line. I used two products from this line. This was the leave-in. It was nice, not quite as nice as the Bumble and Bumble, but it was really, really nice. I actually was impressed. I liked it more than I liked the one from Purology. And then the other product from the same line is the oil gloss, which is you put in. It has a line in the dropper, so you either one or two full size, and then use it all over the hair before bed. So good, so good. I really, really loved it. And then when I was getting close to being empty, I was like, what am I going to do now? Like, I have another product for that time, like the nighttime. I don't like it as much. I'm still going to use it. It's from Oribe. So I do want to use it and finish it up, but this is something I would consider repurchasing for sure. All right. A in the shower product, the L'Oreal Ever Pure Glossing 5 Minute Lamination Mask. I love this stuff. It's thin. It's thinner than the Dove hair mask. So occasionally, like depending on what I'm using first, like if I'm gonna be using the K18, I will go in with the Dove. If I'm not using K18 and I just need a conditioner, the stuff does an amazing job. My hair looks so silky, but not like super soft and like weighed down. It just looks so good, detangles easily, and I really, really enjoy it. I have a lot of backups. Every time I see it on sale, I buy it. I don't know why. I already said I wasn't going to do that, but I did. I have hair oils again, Abby Young, the Moroccan oil, Moroccan OGX. I'm sorry, OGX, the coconut miracle oil, penetrating oil. I do use it not as often as when I first picked up this product. I feel like my hair does not need that much anymore of like uh, detangling with oil before getting in the shower. But this stuff is amazing. Like I notice a difference the days that I use it. I feel like my hair is a lot easier to wash and like comb through in the shower. The only thing is like if I'm using this one, I don't use the K18 that day, like the leave-in mask. I would use this one and then just use a different hair mask. So if I know I need to use K18, I would skip this product for that wash day. From Fenty Hair, I have the Home Curl Defining Cream. This was actually nice. A little too heavy sometimes for my hair, but it was nice. It actually was okay. It was good. It still prefer the one from Andrew Fitzsimmons, the Fantasy Curls, over this one. With this, I felt like my hair had a little bit more volume, so that was a nice thing. Another leave-in is from Way, the leave-in conditioner. This stuff is nice. I'd never buy it. I just use it whenever I get it from Ulta for free. I have two more products from Bumble and Bumble. One is the Invisible Oil Ultra Rich Hyaluronic Treatment Lotion. I loved it. I absolutely love this stuff. And the same with the Long Last Styling Cream. Really, really love them. But I guess not enough to completely stop buying this or switch up this to the, to this one, to the treatment lotion. I still prefer this over it. But these were really good. And if I do get them from Ulta, I would be so happy. I have a little K18 detox shampoo. Again, if I'm going to be using my K18 mask, I would use this one beforehand to just like make sure my hair is really clean so the K18 can penetrate. And then the last two products, this is from Matrix, the Total Results Insta Cure. Doesn't cure shit. It does not even help with detangling the hair. It was a total fail. And then the last product is Oribe Gold Lust Nourishing Hair Oil. My favorite hair oil, hands down. It's my absolute favorite hair oil. I love it. I love it to break the cast when I do my hair, like to break the gel cast. I love it if my hair is just kind of feeling really parched and needs something. I love that stuff. And this is it. I think maybe I finished in less than an hour, maybe more. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.